Oh my days.
It is extremely hot.
Sometimes being on tour kind of sucks. I thought that the last month was gonna be exciting.
Let's go warm up. Grab the hoop, face the red side.
Oh.
Hello and welcome to the Prague vlog. We've made it to the last leg of my tour. I'll be here for 3 weeks performing in Prague before flying home to Australia. So we've made it to the last leg and I'm just so excited. And Prague is a beautiful city. Welcome to our tech validation here in Prague. We are performing in a beautiful big top. This is our backstage section. We've got all our road cases and then a couple of mirrors. I've claimed this area. The setup we have here, which is actually really cool, is we have a bifrontal setup. So we've got audience on both sides of our stage, which is actually how the show's designed. So it's always really fun to perform it in this configuration because it's how the show was originally designed. And yeah, it is extremely hot in the tent.
Good. Oh my days.
I say we add the fan. It's makeup time. It is so hot and I'm so glad that I have my fan that I got at Circus Festival because I'm gonna need it in the show. Show face is on. Let's go warm up. My camera's also on 9%, so it is opening night. Oh, I should go over the direction of my act because in this venue I have to alternate which way I do my sequences. I'm gonna get very dizzy today. So we start facing the blue side. Bum, 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 bum. Throw the mask this way. Attention to the red side. Bum, 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 bum. We do this. Is all facing the blue side. And then we do this facing the red side. Boom. Look at the red side, turn, look at the blue side, flip back, over, down, this way. Grab the hoop, face the red side, there, face the red side for this. Catch the hoop, boom, ta. Look at the red. Hopefully I do not get lost. My act is the same, but half my sequences I'm facing the back, and because it looks exactly the same, I sometimes get lost and a bit dizzy. But it is stinking hot. It's gonna be so sweaty. I am praying to the hula hoop gods that no hoops go flying, but I can't promise anything because it's hot. Okay, so I've neglected you guys for a couple days. I haven't vlogged since opening night. And let me tell you, it was stinking hot. Opening night I've never been so sweaty before in my life, but hoops was actually really good. I only lost a hoop in the 6 at the end, but
just slipped out of my hands, which happens. And then our other 2 shows that we've done since have gone really well. The audiences have been amazing and it's been so good. I think the weight of the tour has really hit me. I haven't really gotten up to too much so far in Prague, which I'm gonna have to start forcing myself out the house a little bit, but I'm just so exhausted. Like, my body is so exhausted. It's been a very intense 3 months. Like, it's been a very heavy show load tour, so, you know, understandably my body's like, we're near the end, and it's like, yeah, I'm just like really feeling the weight of it all in my body. But I do have a physio today, so I am gonna go see physio today. And then we've got another show tonight. Here in Prague, our days off are on a Thursday, which is abnormal. So, like, it's also weird because body clock-wise, for performers, you usually have Monday off, and we don't. We have a show tonight. It's Monday and we have a Monday night show. Welcome backstage. I had my physio today just before the start of show call, and that was really good. I might try and squeeze in one more before I come home. Let's go warm up. See what that looks like. I film a lot for the vlogs, but I also film a lot to watch back my technique. And I can do that better. Hello. I don't know if I'm going to be able to articulate myself in the best way, but it's Tuesday today, and I've done an awful job of vlogging this week, or like doing my first Prague vlog. I've really done an awful job, but I think it's just been like a bit of a tough week. I'm feeling a lot of the weight of the tour. It's been physically very intense and emotionally very intense. Cody and I are doing 3 months long distance, and while we're so close to me coming home, which is exciting, but it's just been, you know, it's hard. It's hard being away for so long, and it's also very frustrating because I know I'm just so excited to be home. I want so bad to be home because that's like the next chapter in my life, and when you know it's forever with someone but you still have this distance, it's very frustrating. I'm like missing Cody a lot, and I've been finding that really hard being away. And yeah, and then I think this week's just been one of the hard weeks. I've tried to vlog. I feel like I start vlogging for part of the day and then I like don't, and so this Prague vlog's been a bit of a mess, but I guess that's an insight into how I've been going this week. Today's show was actually really hard. Not physically hard, but mentally it was really hard. I was just off today, which is fine. Like, those days happen, but usually I'm very good at getting in a good headspace for a show, even on off days. Today was one of those days where I was like, this is your job. Rain, hail, or shine, you gotta do the show. The show's happening. There's no, like, the show is happening and you just have to do it. And that kind of felt a bit like today. But then again, in saying that, I am very proud of myself because it wasn't a bad show at all. And then afterwards, it was actually very sweet. There was a little girl who asked for a photo with me afterwards, and that was very cute and very special. And, you know, it's moments like that that remind me of why I do what I do. A big why is I love performing. I feel like I was born to be a performer. It's just that's just what I was put on this earth to do, is perform. And that's very clear to me. And then even on a day like today, if anything, the audience today lifted me up
Whereas like most of the time that's my job is to lift up the audience. And today was the day where that exchange was the other way around. But yeah, it's been tough, to be honest. I'm so close to coming home that this is a bit of a shock to me that I'm still having these days. I thought that the last month was going to be exciting and the last 2 weeks are going to be exciting. Like I'm 13 days away from flying, and I thought that, I just thought that the last 2 weeks were going to be a breeze. But then again, like the last time I was away was for 2 weeks, and that was also hard, so I don't know. It's just hard. It's a huge life change that's happening when I go to Australia, and I'm so excited for it and I'm so ready for it, and I just want that to be happening right now. And I know I probably need to just chill out a little bit. I've finally got my forever person and we've been separated for pretty much a year. This is the third 3-month stint of me being away, and I'm so glad it's the last one. I'm very glad that it is the last stint, but yeah, I'm missing Cody a lot, essentially, and I just want to be home. I just want to be home. I just also then feel like I haven't been making the most of my time, especially in Prague, and I'm like, it's just hard. I just don't want to do anything. Oh. So, I just want to be home. I probably should try and leave my hair for one more day before I wash it, but I'm just going to wash it. This is not at all how I thought this vlog would go. My intentions for this vlog was to do a weekly vlog, my first week in Prague, performing in Prague. That's the kind of video I thought I was going to make this week, and then it's just ended up being a bit of a down week, I guess. It's been a very hard week for me mentally, and just the weight of the tour, and it's been a hard week in terms of being in a long distance relationship, and I'm frustrated because I just want to be home, and I've got these last couple of weeks. It's just been a very overwhelming week for me, and so in those moments I don't necessarily feel like pulling out the camera. It's just the reality of it sometimes. Like sometimes performing is the greatest thing on the earth. Well, I still think that, but like sometimes being on tour kind of sucks. There are some weeks that are hard weeks where it really feels like you have to drag yourself to the show, and if anything, the audiences that we've had here have helped me a lot, and usually I'm the one making people happy during the show, and I've really needed the audience this week, and they've been incredible and so good, and that's kind of been getting me through the week, honestly. But today is my day off. It's the end of our work week. I have actually had, like across the board, I've had good shows. Like if you watch the video from the outside, I've actually had very good shows this week. I just have not been feeling the greatest this week. And so when I'm not feeling the greatest, I don't necessarily want to pull out the camera and film myself. But I think it's important to sort of talk about this. And I think a lot of the times on social media, especially, people post their highlights, and people's Instagrams and social medias when they're on tour are in these beautiful places, exploring these beautiful places. But, life is still happening even though you're in Prague. It's just been a hard week for me, and I don't want to finish the vlog off here, so I am going to just head off into town today. It's my day off. I want to get out of the hotel room. I want to go and see a bit of Prague, and I have read about the lucky the lucky dog that I have to touch on the Charles Bridge. And that sounds like the perfect end to my week. So we're at the Charles Bridge, and it is a lot busier than I thought it would be, but I guess that's to be expected because it is like a big touristy spot. The big crowds are overwhelming. I've timed this very poorly because I found the statue with the plaque of the lucky dog and a tour group has just arrived, so it is incredibly busy. But I'll wait, I'll let them pass through and then I'll have my turn.